This is the battlefield for our game of speed and strategy. These are the letters which lead to victory on Blockbusters. And here's the star of Blockbusters, Bill Collins.
Hey there. Thank you. Hello there. Hi there. Hi, thank you. Hello, players. Hey. Thank you. Players dear, and thank you very much for coming to see us. Two heads are better than one has often been said. We haven't proved that yet. We're trying to. Actually, it comes out pretty evenly on our show. We've had as many long-term winners who have been family pairs as solo players. At this moment, may I introduce our long-term winners who are our family pair. Brother and sister team, Russ Curtis and Pat Melton, so far $12,500. There, I got it all right. Good job.
Thank you.
Good job.
You.
How are your cats at home, Pat?
They're just fine.
Pat, is the cat fancier?
Doing well, yes.
We determined in talking with Pat the other day, the cat's fancy, that Bob Hilton of our program here also is a cat fancier. He carries a picture of his cat around in his wallet. Do you have one?
Well, I brought mine today. I didn't bring my big one that I have of them, but I brought this because I wanted to show him mine is
Can we take a picture? Can we take a picture? What's his, it's hers? Or
Rosie.
Rosie. Oh, no, the picture's here. Hold it to that camera there. Number 4 there, you see. This, ladies and gentlemen, is Rosie. Rosie the cat.
Can you see?
There. Yeah. Tilt it a little bit. Oh. Isn't that? That's cute. What kind of cat is?
Blanket and her cat.
What kind?
She's just, we found her when she was 4 weeks old, and we nursed her with an eyedropper and had her 8 years.
My goodness.
My baby.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
That's you and your husband did that?
Yes.
Now, Russ, you don't do things like that, do you?
I do have a cat.
Oh, you do?
Yeah, I do.
What's the name? What's the color? What's the name of your cat?
Slugger.
Slugger.
Yeah.
Rosie and Slugger.
You have cats in your family? What do you have, Terry? This is Terry Allred, our challenger. Hello, Terry.
Hello.
What do you have in your family, pet-wise?
No pets, but I have a better thing. I have a little baby boy, and I brought his picture today.
Oh, for heaven's sake, by all means. Are you still with us? Do you have a picture?
Yeah.
All right, show it right to camera 4 there. There's a picture right there. There, it'll be coming up any moment. Now, oh, isn't that cute? That's cute. What's his name?
His name's Gregory.
Gregory.
Yes.
Okay, now we got a cat. We got a cat slugger. We got Gregory. Boy, we don't have any pets. Well, we have a swarm of bees at our house. Let me tell you how Blockbusters is played. There's our board up there. Each of the initials represents the beginning of a one-word answer to a question. Family pair works their way across, connecting white to white. They can do it in 5. And the solo player, top to bottom, connecting red to red. Solo player can do it in as few as 4 moves. Each game, $500. First side to win 1,000 wins the game and the match, and goes on to play Gold Run for an extra $5,000. Where do we stand? Pat and Russ, you won the first game. Terry, you're going to... This is it for you.
Now's my turn.
Right. You better. If you win this game, the match will be all tied up.
Okay.
Question coming. We're going to begin with the letter T. Ready, everybody? Question. What T is a kind of wolf or Pat?
Timber?
Woodsman's warning yell. Timber is the right answer. Pretty good. You don't have any timber wolves.
No.
Just want to know, where do you want to go?
A V, please.
The letter B.
V.
A V, okay. I don't hear V's and B's very well. Question. What V did Roman soldiers use as a beverage and we use as a salad dressing? Terry.
Vinegar.
Vinegar is the right answer. That's right. Roman soldiers, I am informed by my clever little card here that Roman soldiers used vinegar as a beverage. For heaven's sake. We know we use it as a salad dressing. To each his empire. Where do you want to go? Where do you want to go, Terry?
P, please.
All righty. Answer starts with a P. Everybody ready? What P is the P in P.T. Barnum? Terry.
Phileas.
Nope. Repeat it now for either Russ or Pat, and please do not call out the answer. What P is the P in P.T. Barnum? Pat?
Phineas.
Phineas is the right one. Phileas was the fog guy. He did the world in 80 days or something like that. Pat?
The J, please.
Letter J. Question coming. What J is slang for a girl who is under the age of consent? Terry.
Juvie?
No? Oh, look, I'm going to repeat it. Look whose hand's up there. Russ got his hand up. I haven't even repeated it yet. What J is slang for a girl who's under the age of consent, Russ?
Jailbait?
Right, Russ. You pick up a point for that.
I'd like to pick up a girl for that.
Where are you going now, Russ, to get out of there?
Yeah, to the B, please.
Okay, letter B. Comes the B question. What B sponsored the first commercial television program in 1941? Russ, you gonna take a chance.
Borax?
Nope. Now that means you get a free shot at it, Terry, if you come up with the right guess. What B sponsored the first commercial television program in 1941? Want to guess?
Bell.
Nope. Bulova.
Oh.
The watch people. Bulova watch. Okay, come up with another B question. I should have remembered that. The folks have time to applaud. I should have remembered that. I was probably on it. That's neither here nor there. It was then. Question. What B... What B are boobies, secretaries, and dodos? Terry.
Birds?
Birds is the right answer, yes. Family solo player up there. Got a good block in there, Terry. Where are you going?
You, please.
All right, this is your chance to tie it all up. See what happens with this one. What U is extracted from pitch blende? Terry's going to take a chance.
Uranium?
Good chance. You're right. Uranium is the answer. One of the sources of uranium. Well, now where to?
H.
Okay. Here comes an H question. What H is the Indian tribe that one of the Great Lakes was named after? That's Pat.
Huron?
Huron is the right answer. Family pair there. Now where are you going?
N, please.
Okay. Take your time there. It's an important decision for you. Question. What N are Mr. Beery or Mr. Webster? Terry.
Noah.
Noah's the right answer, Terry, and you block. Noah Beery. Noah Webster. Now where?
A, please.
Letter A. That'll get you pretty darn close. Here comes an A question. What A was a Greek god or... Terry?
Apollo?
The mission that took men to the moon. Apollo's right. Well, now.
L, please.
That's the one you got to go for now. Chance for our solo player to win this game and tie the match. What L is the fabric woven from flax? Pat.
Linen?
Linen is right. You beat the buzzer and you block. You have it. It's linen. So the line gets a little longer for our solo player. Where are you going, Pat?
D, please.
The letter D now, still having to connect that, you see. This D could do a job for you too, Terry. Wouldn't win it for you, but get you close. Here comes a question. What D precedes expensive champagne, Perignon, or Pat?
Dom.
Actor de Louise. Dom is the right answer. Now.
C, please.
And this, if the family pair answers it correctly, wins them the game and the match. Terry, you must block here. Question. What C is a brand of cigarettes or a... Pat?
Camel?
Nope. Repeat it for Terry. This could be a big one. What C is a brand of cigarettes, Terry, or a British university?
Oh, no.
Cambridge.
Cambridge.
Ask another C question now. Family pair could still win it. Terry still wants to block. What C is the island country 90 miles south of... Terry?
Corsica?
Nope. Repeat it for the family pair. What sea is the island country 90 miles south of Key West? Pat?
Cuba?
Cuba is right. You've won the game and the match. Congratulations, Pat and Russ.
Thank you.
Well done. Terry, you played a good game. I thought you were going to win this last one and tie it all up. You came close.
Yeah, I gave it my best.
Within one right answer of doing it. We'll be back here. We have some nice consolation prizes. We'll be back here in just a moment. Will you watch this, please?
Rayburn.
Hello there.
Dawson.
Survey set.
2 originals, 2 hours.
Gonna watch the telly tonight, are you?
Match Game and Family Feud today at 4.
So far, Russ Curtis and Pat Melton, our brother and sister team, have done everything you could do to this point. You've won your games and picked up the $1,000 for each match, and you've gotten up to the gold run board and taken it for the $5,000. So far, out of a possible 13,000, you have 13.
Oh.
Now, I hope I'm not making you nervous.
No, it sounds wonderful.
Isn't it?
Yeah.
And now comes the opportunity to run that 13 up into $18,000. Now,
Right.
Pat, have you made the decision? So far, it's been, Russ seems to be encouraging you.
We're going to
He's
stick with
pushing
Pat.
me.
He's pushing. Well, she did very well that last
Sure.
time. Had a little trouble the first time, but last time, you ready, Pat?
Yeah.
May I push the button? Come on up. We're going to give you a shot at another $5,000. There you go. Well, there's the old board again.
Yep.
Win the big money. You start at the board is the same. Only thing different are those initials up there. Start at the left side, connecting gold to gold. The minute you do it, $5,000. If you miss or pass, we put a block up. Work your way around it. If you are completely blocked out, continue to ask for them because you get $100 for every right answer. Take a deep breath. I'll put the 60-second clock up there. There it is. The clock will begin when you begin. Good luck to you.
Thank you. GB.
Gracie Allen's straight man.
George Burns,
Right.
LL.
A retired porn star.
Linda Lovelace.
Yes.
OWH.
Known as the Great Dissenter.
Pass. CQ.
Bogart played this neurotic officer.
Pass. EP.
Marty Robbins' West Texas town.
El Paso.
Yes.
LB.
Conducted the New York Philharmonic.
Leonard Bernstein.
Yes.
SDJ.
He used to sing and dance with the Will Maston Trio.
Sammy Davis
Yes.
Jr. HCA.
He wrote The Ugly Duckling.
Hans Christian Andersen.
Yeah, you did it again. Congratulations. How much time? 22. 22 this time, Pat. 22. 20 seconds. Good. Boy, you got through there. You had 22 seconds. Last time you had 39 seconds. That was your speed record. First time you only had 4. That was your slow trip. But this now you're getting a good average now. 22 miles to the gallon. The only one, no, you missed 2. OWH, known as the Great Dissenter. Oliver Wendell Holmes. Oliver Wendell Holmes. CQ. Now listen to, oh, you know, Rusty. Bogart played this neurotic officer with the ball bearings and the strawberry jam. Captain Queeg.
Yeah.
Captain Queeg. What care you, though? You have right now a total of $18,000, and you're still playing. And we'll be back to give you that chance right after this word of interest. Thank you. Back again. I find out on these programs, I learn more by listening and not saying anything. Bob Hilton, who's he's a better interviewer than I am, let's face it, has his own show every day here interviewing. At least I've heard he has, interviewed people. He asked Pat something, and Pat told me, I overheard you say to Bob, that you and Russ, you're playing here as a family pair and you've won $18,000. You haven't seen each other, what?
In 8 years.
In 8 years?
He lived in San Francisco, and of course I live here in LA, and we just never got together, and he's only been back for 6 months, so he's getting organized, and we decided to do this, and we've seen so much of each other. It's
boy,
great.
we're glad.
You said hello, and do you want to go on Blockbusters? Is that the way? That's marvelous.
right.
We have a new opponent for you, a very fine lady by the name of Mary Likens.
Hello.
Welcome, Mary. Hi.
Thank you very much. Lord.
Are you a solo player, Mary, because you wanted to be a solo player? There was no one in your family you wanted to bring along?
That's right, because see, my dad's a retired Navy, and all my brothers and sisters, we are all over the country, so here I are.
Yeah, well,
This is it.
Your dad's retired Navy?
Uh-huh.
And what do you do?
I'm a housewife and a mother.
Uh-huh. You're not retired then. No, you're busy.
No, I got a few more years to go.
You certainly have.
Yes, just a few.
Okay. It's Mary Likens, our solo player, playing against Russ Curtis and Pat Melton. So here we go with the game. Good luck, Mary.
Thank
you know
you
about the
kindly.
button.
Yes.
The idea is, at the very beginning at least, to get yourself moving the moment you think you know. Okay.
Okay.
All right. Start this one with the letter W, Mary, and Pat
Okay.
and Russ. W question. What W has been won 5 years in a row by Bjorn Borg? Yes, Mary.
Wimbledon.
Wow, you got the idea, Mary. By Bjorn Borg.
Oh.
Boy, I'm asking Mary if she knows how to play. She knows how to play.
I got one right. I won't be disgraced at home. P, please.
All right, okay. See if you make that 2 now, Mary. Question.
Okay.
What P is the spice that was... Mary?
Paprika?
Nope. Repeat it now for Pat or Russ. What P is the spice that was once a Roman status symbol? Russ?
Pepper?
You're right, Russ. Pepper is the answer. That's... You've heard of a hollow victory and a Pyrrhic victory. That was a hesitant victory, Russ. Pepper is the right answer, and we'll be back in just a moment. But right now we pause because, well, here's
BUZZR presents new episodes of your favorite vintage game shows that haven't been seen in years.
Don't say we don't bring you culture.
Every day, right here on BUZZR.
That's all right now. We got white square for the family pair. Red captured there by our solo player. Let's see, you were last to give a correct answer, Russ. Where do you want to go?
Let's go to the H, please.
Letter H. Okay, up there in the corner. Mary, you want to block. Here comes the question. What H has the largest library of any American university? That's Pat.
Harvard?
Harvard is the right answer, Pat. Family pair scores again. Long way to go. Where are you going?
S, please.
All right. You two like to play it that way. You one side and the other side, and then connect the middle, and then... Okay, that's a good way to do it. Everybody ready? You ready, Mary?
I think so.
All right. What S is the city that Lot and his family, Russ,
Sodom?
escaped from? Sodom is the right answer. And Lot's wife turned back to look and turned into the proverbial pillar of salt.
Proverbial salt.
Yes, pretty good. You and I must have gone to the... Where do you want to go now, Russ?
The B, please.
Okay, letter B. Mary's going to block now, or try. What B did J.R. Ewing and Billy Carter have named after them? Russ.
Beer.
Beer is the right answer. That's right. Boy, oh boy, where to?
T, please.
I ask because I must. You want it this time, Mary?
Now or never.
Here we go. What T is the year of marriage in which most divorces occur? Pat.
Third?
Third is correct. You have won the game. That's interesting. That's an interesting answer. Congratulations, Pat. Russ, you picked up another $500. That's $18,500. Can you hear me? The music was going.
We can hear you.
Good.
Yes, yes.
And the third year is the year of marriage in which most divorces occur. 9.4% of all divorces occur in the third year. Isn't that interesting?
How about that?
Okay. If you get over, I'm over that. Oh, I mean, you're over that, aren't you, Mary?
Yes,
We're
yes.
home
Safe.
free. Pat, you're over that. Okay, we're going to start game 2 now. This one we're going to begin with letter C, and Mary, you want to win this one and tie the match up.
Yes, I do.
All right. Well, you start off fine. You sort of relaxed
slow
there.
down.
You rested on your laurels, as they say in Pittsburgh.
Oh, yeah.
No, I didn't mean that, Mary. Question coming. Answer starts with a C. What C is the shared name of singer Rita and Pat?
Coolidge?
President Calvin. Coolidge is the answer. Pat's quick. Where are you going, Pat?
D, please.
Okay, the letter D. What D were Zarkov, Zorba, and Mary? Repeat it for our family pair. What D were Zarkov, Zorba, and Zhivago? Russ.
Doctor.
Doctor's right answer. Doctor's right answer. I think you had that one, Mary, and let it get away from you. Where are you going, Russ?
The H, please.
Letter H. Question. What H did Trigger make an imprint of? Mary.
Hoof.
Correct answer. Good for you, Mary. You're on there. That was a good interruption. That was a good. The question went, what H did Trigger make an imprint of in the wet cement at Grauman's Chinese Theater? Now, you interrupted right after imprint. What else would he make an imprint of? His ear? No, that was a good guess, Mary. I mean,
Thank
no,
you
good
kindly.
guess. Good risk. Where do you want to go?
W.
All right. Question coming. What W was Beaver Cleaver's... Russ?
Ward.
No. Repeat it for you, Mary. What W was Beaver Cleaver's older brother?
Wally.
Wally is the right answer, and you're in there again, Mary.
B, please.
Okay, we'll put that up and hold it for you for just a moment. Right now, we're going to pause ever so briefly because we do have some things that just must get in here. Here's like one of them.
Up next, check out the biggest cards in game show history on Card Sharks. Then Gene Rayburn tries to keep 6 crazed celebrities in line on Match Game. Stay tuned.
When we get back here next time, Mary, we'll give you your opportunity to go.
Okay, thank you.
I wanted to mention to Russ about the Leave It to Beaver. I said W and you said Ward. I've been informed that Ward was Beaver's father, and Wally was... So you know something about Leave It.
Yeah,
And
just
Mary,
didn't know
you know
which
about
one.
Leave It to Beaver, too.
Yes, I do.
Pat, you know about it. Our producer, Bob Sherman, knows about it.
Everybody knows about Beaver.
I don't know anything about Leave It to Beaver. But no, it's all right.
Stay
because
tuned.
I don't regret that because Leave It to Beaver is the only thing that Bob Sherman knows anything about. Why don't you roll? See who's here. It's a new game. Bye.
Some of our contestants will receive Enjoy Linder's Frozen Bagels, a great taste treat. They're pre-sliced with no preservatives, frozen for freshness to enjoy anytime from Linder's. And Chunky family-sized bars in 4 varieties. Each breaks into 24 thick, bite-sized pieces. Chunky, thicker rich chocolate for real chocolate lovers. And the Norelco family-sized toaster range. Bakes, broils, toasts, dual-element control designed for perfect results. Easy cleaning, removable door and rack from Norelco. And Future makes old-looking no-wax floors look young again. That's why Future's recommended for no-wax floors. And from McCormick Schilling, your house of flavor, the finest of spices, extracts, and seasoning mixes featuring bag and seasoned products for convenient oven use. And a representative of our studio audience will receive louver draped vertical blinds, choose from over 100 new fabric colors and patterns, a modern window covering designed for easy care that rotates and traverses to control light and heat, furnished by Louver Drape. This is Bob Hilton speaking for Blockbusters, a Mark Goodson-Bill Todman production.